Now you are seeing a book review article from my blog, and this book review was generated from the highlights I took from reading this book, and in just a few seconds. By the help of ChatGPT and my original notes, I got a book review in English and Chinese and ready to publish. And more importantly, it had to understand and remember the content of the book in a better way. If you're interested, I will show you all the steps to do that. Check it out. Right, I think for reading books, one of the major problems that we have is that sometimes we forgot all the books we read, and we want to analyze the thoughts during the reading process, and sometimes we're just too lazy. For me, I'm too lazy to get things written, and after a while I just forgot all the things. But during reading books, I do took some highlights or some raw notes. How can we use AI to help us do that? And this is a very good example. We can utilize the power of AI. Basically, all you need is just your raw highlights and notes and ChatGPT. So here, I use this book as an example. This is a book I just finished, Ruined by Design. It's really highly recommended for all the designers. And after reading this book, I basically took some book notes while I'm reading. Or let's say there are just some highlights from the book. Because I'm reading a digital version on my iBooks app, basically I can easily highlight those parts from the book. And after reading the book, I just copy them to my Notion document. And here's another thing will be used for this purpose, which is the prompt. So this is the prompt I use to generate book reviews. Basically, just feed this prompt to ChatGPT and your notes and highlights from the book. And after that, it will generate an overview of the book, some actionable takeaways, some quotes. And I would like to read in an oral language, like straightforward, plain language, plain English. So I already set the tune for that and set some examples. So let's see how it works for this book. Now I just copy the prompt, go to ChatGPT, and start a new conversation. And here I just remove the parts. This is a non-fiction book titled Ruined by Design. By the author is Mike Terrell, and this book is written in English. Right, and I would like the book notes be generated in English. And now I'm just copy all the highlights that I got when I was reading this book. Select all the highlights, back to ChatGPT, and this part is how we insert notes and highlight. I will just insert it. But also I would like to get some personal notes, like first, great for designers to understand hard conversation and decision is necessary for designers. We are not just pixel pushers. Importance of diversity. All right, let's just take these two notes. There are definitely more, but here, just an example. And now it's all good. Let's hit the generating button to see how it goes. Right, now it's generate the book review, the title, Ruined by Design Introduction. And you can see they even use the oral opening. Hello, fellow designers, buckle up because we're diving into Mike Terrell's Ruined by Design. Okay, and get the overview, overall thoughts and opinions, weakness. This part is really good. A few points reiterated multiple times. Okay, that's the weakness of the book, which I quite like. It's not only to show the positive part, but also show the part could be improved, and actionable takeaways. Great, and some relevant quotes. So these quotes, which I can use to help me remember the book. right? And also some recommendation, really as my personal tone. And now I just ask it to generate the review in Chinese to see if it works for different languages. Again, just an example. Right, I can see that now it's generating the Chinese version, and since it's slower, I assume that it probably just regenerates all the content from scratch, not just translates all the things available in English. But you already got what I mean. It could be available for other languages as well. So yeah, that's my tip. And by using this, you can just take one further step. It's actually just a few seconds or a few minutes, and immediately you can get a really well structured document for the books you just read. And the future yourself, thank you. Okay, this is great. Now I got this document to help me a few months ago, or hope it's helpful. And let me know your thoughts or any comments about this method. I'll see you in ciao.